Up though? What up though? This is the professor, Diamond and the crew on their way. For anyone who's in the Metro Detroit area or around the Midwest, you know how it is in the snow. But while we're talking about that, we just go transition to today's topic. Y'all, we talking about healing, right? You know how we were taught as kids, keep shit in the house. Don't talk about it out the house. Any problems you got, don't go out the house. A lot of us have internalized that, especially males. I can only speak for males as I am a male. And we're talking about that, which actually is trauma in a lot of ways because we keep all of it inside and never really expressing ourselves or issues or things that's going on. Men, honestly, we got that shit pretty bad and we know it. Like, we got it bad. Even in a lot of sense, it plays out in our relationships. It plays out in how we treat other people, both male and female. So our traumas is drama, and it is what it is, but we're trying to get better and heal. So, as we're talking about today's topic, is as far as healing and being healed. Hey, Mocha Brown Sugar, how you doing?
Hello.
So we talking about healing. Hey, she looking real good, y'all. Shit. See, that's a healing that I need. It's like you turn your eyes and you smell the perfume. Anywho, so we're talking about the whole idea of healing. Specifically, we're talking about males. Because we have this vicious cycle that's going around where we traumatize each other. We traumatize women. Women traumatize the men. And we just got a vicious ass circle that we got to eventually break. Right now, in today's time, and I mean this with respect to our black queens, black women are the new black. So for those who are not in the fashion world, that means that right now black women are the hot thing and in style. In our world, in my world specifically, they never were not in style, and they were already the marquee. Ain't that right?
Okay, period. Point blank.
Oh, hey. Shit, don't get me started. I'm trying to stay focused and stay positive. I'm trying to be the professor and talk all smart and shit, but right now I'm just looking. The best way to describe you right now.
Stay on topic.
Damn. Hey, Miss Parker.
Okay.
But yeah, so I can only speak for my own trauma. I mean, a lot of shit that happened with me young, it does reflect upon my relationships. It is how I treated my own children. It is how I treated my kid's mother. It is how I treated women I've dated. It does talk about why I'm like so sexually aware and this, that, and the other. I have never been touched or molested, but damn, I learned about sex from my brother when I was 8. And I've been thinking like, shit, is that what it's really like? I mean, you know, I was able to play with oral before I was with penetration, and I was like, oh, anybody who ain't doing this is missing it. Wow. Yeah, I've had a lot of years of practice. There it is. So, what have you experienced as far as like male trauma? Like, you know, how has it affected you and in your relationships, and then even with you and your kids?
Okay, so you talking about trauma that a male had that affected me?
Right, and then how can we heal from that? Like, what do you see? Because everything we talk about, we gotta have an answer to it. We can talk about the trauma and the drama, but we also gotta talk about healing.
Okay, so I had a particular moment where I could remember for sure the trust issue, the trust thing, like beautiful women walking in the building.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
He'll see another guy. Instead of him recognizing that beauty is beauty, he'll think that, oh gosh, she's about to go to this guy because she just looked at him today. No, it has nothing to do with that. Your trust should go a long way. We should be able to communicate, and you should be able to have that understanding that I'm not going nowhere, but looking at somebody because they look fly today is just because he looked fly today. Maybe you should go get that outfit or that cologne that he had that you seen that I liked, or it's like the smell so much and you won't have that problem.
Ooh. What up, though, Diamond?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight?
Lovely.
Yeah, there it is.
Tonight on the Gasm show. Y'all dropped it down to him already?
No, go ahead. We just been talking about male healing and all that shit, but you go ahead and for real, let them know.
Yes. Well, tonight's show is all about male healing. It's all about making sure that we tune in to what it is that our males need so that we can build these wonderful, loving, happy relationships. You have now entered into the Aura Gasm Zone. Yes, streaming live Friday nights at 7 p.m. on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Yes,
in the world.
In the world. Be sure to check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, and any of the other social media platforms that you may see us at. Share, like, comment, subscribe.
Don't forget to follow.
Definitely follow.
Right.
Hey.
Follow me. Follow. Anyway, so what we've been focusing on for the month of February is it's a celebration of our blackness, right? It's also a celebration of love during this month. And as we are celebrating black love so many times, we do concentrate on black love of women and what women need. But you know what? It is nothing like focusing on.
Loosen up, then.
You focus, loosen up. Let's get loose with it.
What the fellas need.
Let's get loose with it.
And healing is very important. In order for you to love, you gotta heal. You gotta heal.
Yes.
Well,
So
actually,
that's
you know what
for
though?
the men.
You talking about men, talking about love, and talking about healing.
Yes.
Have we ever thought about niggas need to learn how to love themselves?
Okay,
Well,
let's
that's
start
the-
there.
that's
Let's
the
start
first
there.
part, right.
Let's start there.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
Good job, Professor.
There
Good
we go.
job.
Let's start
Hey,
there.
I teach this shit during the day.
Loving yourself.
Like for real.
Loving yourself. What did you think holds us back from loving ourselves? I know I got some feedback. What y'all think?
Trauma.
Trauma.
Your low self-esteem causes you to believe you're not good enough. So, of course, you're going to act that way.
So I think really is we were never taught to love ourselves first. So in order is love God, love yourself, and then everybody else catch the remnants.
Yeah.
But because we lack that internal love, we try to love everyone and everything else more, and trying to love them and give them all the love, not loving ourselves, so we hurt ourselves to love others. That is men and women. It's somebody out there right now. Amen in that. And let's give me a what up though.
Yes,
You know.
Indeed. I am going to completely agree with that, as well as it's a lot of things that we are taught, unfortunately, or mistaught in our relationships, our first relationships with our parents, right? Watching them.
Hell yeah.
Deciding things that may and may not be good and good for you, but because they also don't talk about it, some of the things that are bad, we don't necessarily know that they're bad,
You know we was told not to say shit outside the house.
Yeah, but that's different from the things that when they tell you what goes on in this house stays in this house.
Yeah.
And then you're observing that relationship and things that happen in that relationship that may not necessarily be good things.
Observing an unhealthy relationship
Yes.
and not knowing it's an unhealthy relationship in your childhood will cause you to go into the wrong type of relationships. Speaking from self-experience.
As you emulate those behaviors, absolutely.
Right.
And as you said, Lamont, as we don't have those conversations and learn how to love ourselves, which teaches you how to love other people, and you can teach other people how to love you. So, it's all good. It's a great big love fest, but we aren't taught that. That's not our... And for a long time in our history, right, we weren't necessarily taught to... You was taught to love your master. You were taught to love God, love your master. And then maybe love it. I don't even know if the slaves were taught that, but I just want to footnote
It was
that little
respect
piece.
and honor, like never a love thing. It was obey. Do this because I said respect. And it was, yes.
Well, so my thing is this. Okay, so I'm pro black woman. I am 10,000% like I'm a feminist even. I go there. I'm pro as fuck black woman. So here's my thing. First thing they did was break down the black man and made you feel like you were less than. And then they took the black woman and made her, they said, no, you have these voluptuous hips, lips, behinds, and breasts. That's ugly to society. And then they said these little flat butts, small, and all this stuff. Hey, that ain't love the sisters with flat butts because y'all still banging. What up, though? Anyway, but no, all seriousness, they said, but flat bust and as skinny as humanly possible, that's what beauty is trademarked by. But it's wild, because I remember that in the 80s, that's what it was. You had to be skinny, this, that, and other. Wow, hasn't the pendulum shifted? They getting lip injections, ass injections, breasts, and they wearing their hair, but they're saying it's not of a black woman, it's just culture. When you getting a goddamn tan, what you think that is? But they tell y'all ugly, then tell them.
Yes. Then they
wow.
culturally appropriate what the bits and pieces that are.
Come through, y'all. Come through, Queens.
Because the hair that I had grew up with this whole life, they popping that junk right now. Imagine the trauma that I went through. People telling me that, oh, your hair that big stick to your head, but y'all trying everything in your power to get your hair to do that because it shows health.
Yes.
So Queens, y'all stand up. Y'all love y'all melanin, love yourself. Whether you thick, thin, medium, skinny, tall, it don't. Hey, whatever it is, y'all love yourselves first. If your dude ain't loving you right, just love yourself and everything will be all good. That's what's up.
Wait, what you say, Professor? Start off loving yourself. And
love yourself. Fuck the world. Love yourself.
Yes.
Love you, because if don't nobody else love you, God and you do. So at the end of the day, you don't need nobody else. Hell, if you having issues with your kids and you ain't feeling they love yourself. If your man or your woman ain't loving you, love yourself. Dudes, if you giving her more than she giving you, if you giving her everything and you ain't getting that phone call at 10 o'clock at night like, boo, you hungry? Nigga, love yourself. Anyway.
You a steak, brother.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Come through.
Okay, yeah.
Come through. That's what we own. Yeah. That's what we own. Loving yourself. Loving yourself.
Let me go back to being professor.
And particularly our black men loving themselves, right?
Right.
And then society on top of all the other stuff, just society continuing to perpetuate this image and narrative about the black man.
Absolutely.
That I don't necessarily find to be true. I see black male figures coming through in a real different way.
Dang, let me ask you a question though.
Yes.
Like, so when women call men toxic because they're masculine and they're trying to take care of home, they call that you're trying to be this alpha male toxic masculinity thing. But then, if he's too soft, then he a bitch ass nigga. So what is it that y'all want? Do y'all want us to take care of house, take care of kids, we may be working hours, just like the woman is working hours. This is no longer 1984.
Right.
Y'all working as hard as we are. Everything is equal.
Yeah.
But when the man is like really trying to put forth effort, you will say, I mean, he's toxic. But if he's explaining his feelings and being emotional, and y'all know, brothers, we don't do that.
Right.
But when we finally do, you on the phone with your girl like, girl, that nigga was crying and shit, talking about, this, that, and other. I told that nigga he need a pad on or something. Well, that has really happened, and y'all done heard your girl say that. But let's talk about what station we on. What's going on with the station?
We here on the Orgasm Show. That's where we are on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Check us out. That feels
good, don't it?
Yeah.
Check us out on Fridays at 7 p.m. live streaming here on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter and other social media platforms. Tonight's show is sponsored by IJS Media and Essential Ascents.
What up, y'all? Y'all stuff has got to let them sense, though. Get that shea butter, y'all.
Okay.
I want to go back to what you were saying. You were bringing up a really great topic in regards to sort of the masculine energy and balance in that. For one, we need to understand that it goes on an individual basis. And then we as women, we got to tell ourselves the truth about that, right?
Yeah.
Do you as a woman, I know I have, some masculine stuff in my goings-ons, and I've had to evolve some more masculine traits as I've taken on the role as being, a single parent, raising men. It causes you to have to sort of be really strong. Now, I still love my own independence. I want my own lane. I want my freedom to do what I want. And when a man comes into my space, I want him in his masculinity to not be threatened by me. as a woman.
Exactly.
Not be threatened by my
That
strength.
part.
Not be threatened by the fact that I have my own mind, my own purpose, my own goals and ambitions. Don't try to change that, but also be strong enough to support me in that and never feel threatened by it. That is sexy to me, because then I feel like I can truly be myself. And then in being myself, I'm able to open up to you and be just a little more softer.
Yeah, that's what make us soft.
Sensual.
I'm sweating over here.
And then I can just give you all of me in a way that, other people can't get it.
You sound like Sunshine from the Color
But
Purple.
that lady
From the,
calling the fellas
Harlem Nights.
the whole ass nigga because he doing this, because he doing that, she ain't never had it. Like, she don't know what it is for real. That's the only reason why she could assume that that's a punk, because she possibly had somebody hard.
It's in our community. The ladies talk that shit, even to their sons. That's not cool.
My dad was different, so I done seen a man cry on movies. So it was more or less of, oh, he got that side.
Yeah,
it's not wrong for me to embrace that side. Yeah, to know that they do have emotions and feelings.
Because let me talk shit. Let me talk some real shit. Even if the daddy is trying to be in his life and all that stuff and is being around, at the end of the day, we keep talking about young males with their pants sagging and all that stuff. I've seen tons of mothers who have their sons dressed this in the same way, and I see other women like, what's wrong with her? What's wrong with them kids? It must be the daddy. No, he ain't been around his daddy. That's his mama.
Hello.
So at the end of the day, some of the traits that you all deem as toxic and that we be on that bullshit, there may have been a woman who put those traits into him. I'm just saying.
I had that experience of a mom that's all for the son even when he wrong.
Yeah. Oh.
I've had that.
Okay.
I've had that.
My
before.
God.
So, yeah, it's women out here that do lead their songs in the wrong direction and so selfish and want everything from him. She never give him a chance to grow to get his own. So.
What do y'all call that? Raising the son and something with the daughter, like where y'all take care of the son and baby the son, and in some cases, what we don't know is another way of emasculation.
Raise your daughter.
Yeah. Yeah, say that again.
Baby your son and raise your daughter.
Baby your son and raise your daughter. So is that the mix up to make a bitch ass nigga, or is that?
I don't think they do it intentionally. You know what? Here's a little thing to reflect on that is kind of, I don't know how folks gonna feel about it, but you be due to your own trauma. We as parents, we put so much of our shit on our kids. So due to your own trauma. Mm-hmm. You have the girls and the boys that you're raising maybe in the household. You raise your girl to be strong so that she can be ready to defend against those traumas, ready to look out for them, ready to, navigate the world and have these tools, right? But when you have a boy, you are able to love this boy and pour into this boy tenderly the way you haven't been able to in a man because of the trauma that you've experienced. And so you are loving the boys and pouring into them. And some would say, I've heard before, raising him to be, your friend and your companion.
Raising your spouse.
Yes.
Yes. That was my childhood trauma too.
Yes.
That was mine.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then when they become older, you guys are these great friends. You become so dependent on this relationship and this kind of love, and it sort of substitutes your love for a romantic love for a man. And it also gives you an excuse as part of that guard, those walls that you keep up. They keep you from going out and experiencing the world and engaging in romantic relationships. You're guarding your heart still, but you are keeping him from being able to live a full
exactly
life
that part.
This is the realest shit y'all go hear out here at this network. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. What's the other stuff y'all got?
Twitch.
YouTube, Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm on Instagram. Hey, y'all.
I don't know a damn thing about Twitch. I'm going to learn, y'all. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm in that old school. And don't forget, yo, what up, though, world? So, yeah. Who's our sponsors again?
Our sponsors are IJS Media, where you can express what you imagine, and Essential Ascents, where it is essential that we ascend to our highest.
Get that shape out of it.
Yes,
Get them feet ready for the summer and the spring, y'all.
Yeah, that's right.
They already ready. Keep them ready in the winter
Keep
time.
them ready, right?
Keep them ready so they don't get too messed up.
Nah, but on some real stuff, this is like the best topic that I've ever heard because no one's ever really. And I'll tell you the truth, as a man, I've never really heard anybody talking about, man, what's y'all issues? Why is it? Why are we going through this vicious circle? Like,
Yes.
you know, why is it the men out here in the streets ain't shit? And I'm like, I can't speak for the other 1,683,482 of us, but I can speak for me. And I ain't shit on certain levels that you can, and I know my expectations, limitations, and everything. But that's because I've had to do a lot of soul searching. Everybody ain't out here trying to do that.
Yes.
I had to understand me and my fucked up isms, because I don't want to transfer that into my kids or to the woman that I'm kicking it with. Like, I gotta check my own shit.
Yes.
But ladies, you do too.
Check
Call your. What matter of fact, some of you sisters out here, y'all need to call y'all girls on some of they shit because y'all know they toxic.
Okay.
Just like, hey, dudes do too. Cause I got a couple of my boys that's a little too aggressive when they have liquor, and I have to be like, dude, calm the fuck down. You thirsty, nigga? Go jump in the river. Like for real, like real talk. Sometimes you know that y'all know how that hen do at night. Y'all know how that go.
Yes.
Y'all know, and then guys be like, "Hey, girl, what's good?
What it do?
What it do?"
At night.
And it's like sometimes we got, and so we both men and women and all non-binary genders, we have to check our friends and let them know. Sometimes we got, and so we both men and women and all.
I'm just go ahead.
That was the remix. That was the remix.
Go ahead.
That was the
ahead.
remix.
That's the remix. Going down.
But yeah, we gotta check our people though, because they be, you know, if you don't. So I say that both for men and women, because I know it's a sister out there right now talking about shit. Men be on that, but yeah, but if you covering for your girl while she out tipping on her husband, no matter how much ain't shit he is,
you ain't
shit either. There it is. You know, I mean, and then it's gonna be like, well, dude's been doing it. I mean, well, shit. Does two wrongs make a right?
It doesn't.
Two rights make a left. But I mean, at the end of the but what we not gonna do is like we can't practice hypocrisy because of gender.
Yes.
Anyway.
So one of my first questions was going to be, do you think fixing personal relationships affect our worldly relationships? And surely we do. We kind of touched on it.
Yeah.
Just now, relationships between our mothers and fathers. And
we got the cycle. Diamond has to stop, because the same fucked upness that they put into us, we can't continue to do. So, for example, if your parents abused you and you know it, and you abuse your kids, and you like, it's all right, it is in fact not all right.
Okay.
Because you putting the same thing into them. And I mean, it's some of the trauma that is induced for boys and girls alike when they see a parent being abused verbally, physically, or tipping out. I mean, God rest her soul. I can talk about my mom now because she's been deceased for a few years. My mom was out here in these streets. Y'all don't understand it. Y'all don't understand it. I mean, part of my own trauma, like me and my siblings, everybody's still trying to. We matching daddies up like puzzles at this point. Like, you know, but it's like, I think that nigga right there.
I think that might be my dad.
What same eyebrow?
What do you say to a nice man, kids? Are you my daddy? Yeah, that's like real. But that's real. But that's real in some of our lives. Yeah, that's real. Hey, if y'all watching Power with Tommy, he just met his damn brother. I'm sorry, I just gave the plot. Anyway, but that's real in all of our lives, right? Yes. And then sitting at the funeral, it's those kids who look like daddy across the aisle. That ain't your real dad. He ain't your daddy. Anyway, but trying to match that up. But all the trauma we go through as kids, whether it's the tipping, whether it's the pulling money out the bank, no matter what it is, we all got a trauma and a drama.
Right. We do. Right. We do. And we need to really
only
acknowledge.
The strong admit it, though.
Yeah.
Only the strong
Well,
admit it.
and we need to just admit that people come to us as grown-ups. We come to each other with whole bags of experience.
Oh yeah.
Whole entire histories.
Is that luggage?
Yeah, you remember back
Some of
lady?
it can be insightful, right? Some of
Right.
it could be books and as wisdom that you're actually able to pull from, but some of it absolutely is baggage. But again, that goes to us doing the work, being willing to do the work.
Wait. Brown Sugar said, only the strong admit it, but the stronger go to counseling.
Yeah, that's where I went. I've been
Woo,
there. I've
shit.
been there. I'm still
Hey,
going.
shout out to all my social workers and counselors out there.
Yeah,
What up,
thank
though?
you for keeping me grounded.
Thank you, because I got a degree in psychology to try to figure out why I was fucked up. That just made it worse.
Oh, okay, never mind. So
What happened?
That's the camera.
I'm over here playing with myself. Right. So
Wait, where's
Yes,
that?
well,
Where's that at? I'm trying to.
I honestly do believe, yes, us fixing our personal relationships would help us with so many other things, but talking about it, acknowledging that people come to each other with their own shit. Much of it we are not willing to share. Much of it we, are hiding or masking or coping with, dealing with. So we just need to be compassionate, I think, when we come to each other, when we meet each other. And I know it's a lot. The dating scene seems to be so different. People really don't seem to be interested in allowing this space of vulnerability.
I don't think it's ever existed in the black community.
Oh, I've been vulnerable.
That's my trauma, so
I've
I'm
been
just asking.
vulnerable. What has you been vulnerable before, Brenda? Or have you allowed a man, because we're talking about men, have you allowed a man to be vulnerable?
I was married before, so yeah.
I mean, just because we're married,
I
that
mean,
doesn't mean
I
that we
allowed
allow
him-
to be vulnerable.
Did you create a
did.
safe
Check
space?
out, right.
That's the question.
Very
Were
specifically,
you a
how do you
safe
feel like
space?
you...
Absolutely.
How
I
do
think
you-
we had conversations that I still haven't shared with others.
Good
Just
shit.
because,
Give me one up
you know,
top.
Yeah.
just because. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I hope he ain't
beautiful.
don't tell my secrets.
Have you
what
have
really
you
happened?
seen? Maybe I shouldn't ask if
Have I
he's
ever
cried.
witnessed?
Yeah, you've seen a man cry, or one of your
Oh
partners.
man, I remember I said that earlier. My father showed me
Yes.
that men can't cry. And I've been hurt before where I was crying, and when I looked up, he was crying with me. So it was like, this hurt you too? Yeah. If you hurt, I hurt. I be looking for that in whoever I'm with. Like, I want you to feel what I'm feeling so I can feel what you feeling, because other than that, it ain't.
But Brown Sugar, you made it a safe space for him to do that. Trust and believe, I am probably the most emotional Negro that I know. I know I'm emotional, but to cry in front of a woman,
Man.
like if you get some tears out of me, chick, there's a feeling of safety I have with you. The reason why I can. Now outside of my sisters. Shout out to my sisters, whatever y'all. I hope y'all, yeah,
Right.
love my sisters. But in real shit though, if I feel that safe with you to cry, because that's a lot for us.
Yeah, it is.
That is
Yeah,
a
it
lot.
is. I mean, I had to do that because I wanted the same exact thing. I want to be safe where I'm at. And shout out to my ex-husband family. They just lost their dad. So shout out to them. I'm sorry y'all going through that much love. But yeah.
Lots of love. Lots of love. To
We
them.
still talk. My ex-husband still calls me. We
See.
still talk.
See, that's a safe space that he can't find too many places.
That's
And
why he
that's-
still talks to me.
And that's what we are creating here at the in the Orgasm Zone, right? You're watching the Orgasm Show, streaming live here on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. We are
That feel
streaming
good, don't it?
live
Yeah.
every Friday, 7 o'clock. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, whichever you like, whichever you like.
Because right now I'm on Instagram and
That's
he's following me.
right.
What's
That's
up,
right.
Brown
We
Troy?
are the show that stimulates and so that you can vibrate on a higher level, right? The intention is always to activate, activate.
Vibrator on a different level? Yeah. Like, is that like maximum level? Wait, you said vibrate or vibrator?
To stimulate. I didn't say vibrator at all. Look at your man. Look at your man. Stay.
We talk about sex.
In the commercial
we
drop.
About healing. We said healing.
Hey,
we were talking about
Marvin
healing.
Gaye said sexual healing. I mean, shit. Can we just keep it 100? I mean, you know, I mean, women are healers. That's why we need y'all for sex.
Yes.
I'm not gonna play with this guy.
Get up. Let's make love tonight.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wake up.
Cause you do it right.
Yeah.
See, come through, y'all. Y'all know what time it is, man. We over here on WJZZ. Cool with it. Come on through. Hey, I'm sorry. Okay.
I have a
Cool
question.
TV,
What do you think is something that hampers that connection? Hampers our ability to sort of allow for vulnerability, allow for that space where you can genuinely plant the seeds of trust and intimacy and connection.
What do you think opens it?
What do you think hampers it? What do you think keeps us from allowing that? Other than trauma. But we all grown ups. You recognize your trauma. You get to decide whether or not you're going to move past it and
Absolutely.
do the work.
You ashamed for one. You probably wouldn't open up if you were ashamed of it. So you probably
shame. Yeah.
I think you wouldn't say anything.
I think the problem is shit. Nobody know it's there.
So you get to hide it. That's
right.
A choice too.
Right. It's like, wait, I got problems.
Right.
No, it's you. You fucked up.
Yes.
I'm from the hood. You know who's blaming on something.
Wait, no. You know what the fuck you got.
Right.
You know who I am. Hey, do you know who you are?
That's key. That's key.
Hey, man, we gotta know ourselves, man. We gotta learn ourselves. But shit, that's probably why most of us drink, because you don't want to really know who you are. You try to separate. I'm sorry.
We stepping on toes.
My fees are 125 an hour.
I stepped on that one. That was beyond the toe. The ankle was broke with that.
I mean, yeah, sometimes, hey, we gotta talk about some real shit up in here, though. We can't be just.
Truth be the light.
Hey, we can't always just talk about, the orgasm. No, I mean, but
which is great. But if we heal and we communicate,
heal and keep the shit real. Communicate,
go.
Love, get deep into there. Once you get deep into the head, you can get the head. Come through.
I hear the professor here. The professor. Let me show y'all the professor one more time. This guy here.
What up, though?
He's smiling.
What up, though? 6 Mile all day, y'all. No, but that's real shit, though. Let's just keep it real. Diamonds, brown sugar. Come, it's real.
Yeah, truth is like.
Yeah, I also with it being an option, I also think that like just the society how it's set up right now, focused on the physical, having that sexual connection glorified and chopping it off on the block and be like, I think all that takes away, glorifying that takes away from glorifying intimacy and genuine connections, right?
Ooh.
Putting all that fake stuff out there.
Oh, yeah, the music is killing
as well as social media.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They got out here.
And all them goddamn filters.
Yes.
Man, why you want to be somebody else? Be your natural self. If you got blemishes in your skin, wear them damn blemishes. Make them more sexy. All you gotta do is put some nice lipstick on and some eyeliner. Niggas is gonna be happy right there.
If he got the right mind. We're talking about people who ain't healed. So you in a society with people who are not healed. Those blemishes are not beautiful to them.
Motherfucking shit.
So that's where there's so many filters.
Yes.
There's the pretty eyes. And what is my celebrity match? All of these things that connect you to anything but your genuine self.
Does that mean that she needs to heal because she doesn't love who she is too?
On both sides.
Okay, cool.
Self-esteem. You can't love yourself. If you ain't love yourself, you can't love the next person.
So that's what we start out. Love your damn self.
Filters to help with their skin be clear. We don't see that. We don't what?
How about
I use black soap
and
I use black soap
and I get it from my sponsor. Thank you. That shea butter, black soap.
We know dudes get weave. glue. They get glue-ons, right?
Yeah,
Not
they do.
sew-ins,
Steve
but
Harvey bought his
glue-ons,
for
right?
years.
We get that color. Come on now, come on now.
So
they do that too.
That's
They
a new
do
world
that
for me.
too.
That's this generation.
I mean, just because you bald head don't mean that some guys out here like, okay,
embrace their bald head.
Women
That's right.
love it.
Yeah, they do.
Professor X, y'all know y'all like that shit, man. Come on, I'm a mutant. I can change to many different things, ladies. I'm I'm sorry. I just totally just went off on the damn. Like, let me tie my bow tie back, and then I'll be the professor.
You don't have to.
Yeah,
you
go
don't
back to
have
being a
to.
professor.
Because we were talking about things.
We talking about healing.
That hamper us from being genuine, from connecting truly. So on top of, just society, some of the other things that shape it particularly in regards, again, to social media is the dating apps, right? You can show up, again, not being who you genuinely are, but you can craft this persona and present who you want. Sometimes you don't even have to use your real picture, right?
Damn.
That's bold.
That's called what? Catfishing, right?
Catfishing, right.
Man.
But we have all of this available to us in society now, that so many ways to glean affection and get likes and feel good and have those endorphins charged, but not anything that's really true and sustainable. Nothing that is not enough authentic connection. We don't. Not.
See, I don't have no issues with the dating apps because I don't know anything about them. So anyone who's out there on any of the apps.
Tinder.
Yeah. Tell me how to make them work.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is, hey, whatever y'all do it, but just be authentic sometime in your life.
You don't have to be, though.
But that's that bullshit. See, that's that trauma of you hating yourself. If you love yourself, man, just going out there and I do get it because the pool is kind of thin out here. The pool is thin for both men and women. And so I don't know what the hell anybody doing right now. I'm just kind of standing on the sidelines watching and trying to counsel. But hey, good luck, y'all. Shit. And I hope y'all end up married and happy. Or not even married. Just happy. But again, love your damn self first.
Right, love yourself first.
That part.
Right. Let go of the stigma of hurt and healing. I think when we are hurt and healing, there's such a stigma. I know when I was getting divorced, when I got divorced,
don't rub like that.
In my head.
Okay.
Even though everybody couldn't see, like, oh, she's going through a divorce, you don't have a sign. But in my heart, I carried it so tough that it was like this stigma and this guilt, and it caused me to be distant and to not be genuine and to not want to connect because I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to open up my feelings, my emotions, and that continues, a cycle of, unhealthy relationships or relationships that are suitable to function, like just do a couple things, but not.
Right.
I've never known that.
The truth, like, is he lying? I know he lying.
Right.
So I'm always thinking he lying.
So that's bringing trauma forth into a new situation and not giving them opportunity.
And it's that cycle.
It's that cycle.
Well, yeah. But then I have a problem being a person of your word. Anything could have happened. But if you didn't call me, let me know, I'm instantly going to believe you a liar. You ain't real. That's my trauma. That's something I'm open on.
But, and you know what? But also own up to your own shit to the point
of,
like, who have you traumatized? I know. I can tell 3 women that I know that I have in their life. I have treated them well and was great to them, but I also induced a trauma into them from being with them, and how we parted or something like that, right? So I mean, y'all done that shit too. I mean, I'm actually talking about for y'all. Y'all did. But I mean, we all have like, okay, well, I mean, you done put it on them. How those memes go? Girl, why you fucking me like this? Now we together. I was your side piece. I was your sneaky. But you giving it to me like this, so you must love me. So you introduce trauma too. Brown sugar, diamond. Y'all done have some.
And then being
and now silence comes, fellas.
Like a victor is like.
And then when he's sitting outside your house, smoking a blunt, seeing somebody else come to your door, and now you wonder, see, but here's the thing: you induced that trauma, you unlocked his crazy, and now he's sitting outside your spot smoking a blunt.
Remember, I created this space where you could be vulnerable and talk to me, so you ain't gonna get that platform with nobody else.
But
so
once you turn it off,
like, oh my God, I thought she was gonna listen to me when we had pillow talk, and all she did was care about what you was gonna do with that neck, and you ain't like that idea. But I was a listener, so yeah.
But that doesn't matter. He still gonna come and sit outside the crib like, I thought you loved me. I love you.
But he don't want to laugh. It don't be, oh, get the fuck on. No,
he has trauma that has been induced. Now it's toxic. Toxic is a formula. Toxicity is a formula that's made up of bullshit, misunderstandings, and no communication.
Yeah.
And what someone thought. That is the recipe for toxicity. Boom.
And when the shit does happen, maybe you should take a break from each other and just sit your asses down. When you know the shit done popped off, instead of trying to be all, just
get a PPO.
Yeah. And when you've been through something, you know this relationship was not well.
I'm gonna go over here.
Give yourself time to heal. You can't just go from one to the next because it is some trauma sometimes in there you were unaware of.
And you taking it to the next one.
Yeah, give yourself some time to heal.
Damn, I should learn that lesson.
Right.
I can say that is my big. Oh, I hate being by my damn self.
Oh my God.
So get friends. I do it all the time.
We gotta have us a workshop.
No, that's another one because women. Hold on. I gotta call this shit out. I gotta call it out.
Whew.
If you kicking it with a sister and y'all just friends and emotions and feelings get into it, she's looking for a relationship. She ain't
all women. 90% of us are.
Thank you. So we can't just have friends.
But see, you're looking for friends and women. You need to football, go to the bar, something.
I'm in 4 fraternities. I know enough niggas.
Okay, so heal yourself, then look.
But we can have those kind of relationships without the sex, though. We can have those fulfilling.
Brown Chocolate said, he said, boom.
Boom.
She laughed at you.
Wait, what happened?
When you was like, so boom.
Boom.
There it is, boo. Love it.
It's another chocolate sister that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey, if you ain't up on the dark chocolate, fellas.
Dark chocolate. The
Man,
best
look.
chocolate in the world.
Man, look. Blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Always was the truth.
The browner the berry, the more it gets loose. Just all that shit's real. And shout out to the Red Bones. I love chocolate, but I just love black women. So shout out to y'all too. Shit. Thick, thin, tossed.
He said he like chocolate red bones.
Chocolate shit. That's called a chocolate cherry. God damn it.
Ooh.
Let's move forward. Back to trauma. What up, chocolate cherries?
Check my heritage. I'm one of those. I better check about it.
I'm part African American, part black, part Negro.
What?
Fully a nigga.
I'm mixed with 2 different natives. Check at me. My mama one, my daddy one. Both of them popping.
You're a Native American. Are you Slapaho?
Stop the whole tribe.
No disrespect to my Native American sisters and brothers. I love y'all. Shout out to you all. Make sure none of that fracking goes on and messes up our lands here. I'm sorry. I'm all into the world, into the peace of the land. Back to healing. Because that's how you can heal. Go sit by the water. Don't jump in it.
Unless you can swim and the weather says you can.
No. Belle and Detroit River, don't jump in that shit.
I'm not about to play with him.
Well, again, healing. Healing here
Thank
on
y'all
the
for
Orgasm Show. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us tonight on the Orgasm Show. Streaming live.
That feels good, don't it?
On Friday nights, 7 p.m. on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station
In the world.
Yeah, that feels good, don't it?
Yes, you are now in that space, that zone, the orgasm zone, where we like to stimulate so that you can vibrate on a higher level, baby.
Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. And all of you that like us on Instagram, stay on the gram because we get down with the gram. Bam, lam, lam.
Okay.
Yeah, fellas, you can watch her vibrate on a higher level. That's called being a voyeur. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's being a voyeur.
See, I can always bring it around.
Okay, all right.
I'm wearing my porn star earrings tonight.
Oh,
that's what that is. Okay,
Yeah, I'm
Mr. Clean, baby. He said, boom.
See, y'all gonna coin all this shit I'm saying tonight. Watch, y'all gonna be saying it tomorrow. Like, nigga, what? Boom.
100% to your professor. So he agreed with you, professor.
My dude, what up, though? What up, though?
Yes. All right.
Oh, sorry.
So healing. Healing.
Wake up. Cause you do it right.
There we go. Baby. So we were talking about, y'all were talking of the friends thing.
Yeah.
That's where
the friends.
Well, he said he didn't like being alone. I was thinking of companionship, not unless the opposite
he
sex.
hate being
But I got a
alone.
lot of
He
friends.
said he hate being
I got a lot of
alone.
fraternity brothers.
But he hate being alone. I get
Yeah,
that.
I love women's company, man.
However, sometimes
Maybe
that
you should
alone
have
time
both.
is like when we
I do.
need to do that growth.
You're winning.
I'm winning all
That check
day.
in, that
Shout out to
check in, and
those who
finding out where those
They
spaces
laughing
and
at
places are that you need to explore and do the work, right?
There's nothing wrong with lesbians. They're the most practical, smart individuals in the world. I love you. I join you. Well, damn, that came out real wrong.
You would join them.
I'm
You would join
smart
them
and I'm not
if you
lesbian.
let them.
Don't come for me,
You don't
straight
have,
girls.
but that's a title. That's a badge. You don't need that. If you that's a badge. If you like badge,
guys.
it's okay. Enjoy it. It tastes good.
It's almost time.
It's less filling and tastes great.
It tastes great. It's great for your skin too.
It is. My
Your
beard has
beard-
grown in so much
Your
since.
beard, yeah.
Again, women are healers. You give off the healing waters.
You hear that? Brown chocolate, we're healers.
We're
Yes.
healers.
He
we're
said the blacker the
healers.
berry, the sweeter the juice. Don't
There we
forget.
go.
The more brown, the more she get loose. Come through.
Okay.
Oh, you chocolate cherries. Anyway,
All right.
friends. How many of us have them?
Right, friends.
Friends.
So
Ones we can depend on.
Let's be friends.
in our circle of friends, it is important. It is important, particularly as adults who have been through trauma. We really need to be brave enough to sometimes evaluate the circle of friends that we're in, right? Because they either help or they hinder
Yeah,
your healing.
Yeah.
I want to help my friends.
Some friends are envious and don't want to see you be happy and healthy because it helps them to have company during their misery.
Oh shit, they ain't your friends.
Some of them just want to be the happiest one out the group.
Yeah,
They ain't Girl Scouts, but they tag-alongs.
man, tag along.
Boom!
I'm sure you had, as a male, have male friend or have witnessed males hate on other males.
Yeah.
Males talk shit about other males. Males go after other males, women, males. You know, like
Y'all know how males do it? I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all can hear this one tag phrase. Y'all know a nigga hating. When he look at somebody, be like, "This nigga."
Or she thinks she cute.
Oh no, ain't no nigga saying that. I'm saying
You talking about
like,
males
talking about
healing,
males.
males healing.
They be like,
men.
"This nigga."
Right.
Man, what you doing up in my spot, dude? Just take your ass back.
You think you ballin'.
Nigga, right? You nigga wearing that Pelly Pale, like
I just got it on sale. I'm
Right.
broke because I got it on sale.
right. Nigga,
Right.
hey,
All that
That's
hating.
bold.
All that
Y'all
hating.
gotta spend more money just to prove you're someone. That sucks.
I wish, yeah, whatever.
I wish
But no, that's real. That's some real shit though. Hey, sometimes, man, we do trust up for each other. You can't. I mean, the only thing that irks me is when they got a Ferragamo belt on, but you ain't wearing the shoes. Like, come on, dude. Like, don't wear the belt till you get your shoes. I'm sorry. If you got on the Louis, just get the Louis shoes. Dude, you gotta coordinate.
This guy.
I don't know about that. I
This-
just want.
this
I
guy
just want the fellas in the space.
Well, anyway, we go heal from that shit. But real talk,
Right.
nigga, if you wearing your polo, wear all your polo. That's, you know, that's called horsepower.
So don't
That is not important. Them goddamn name brands is not
It's
fucking
not.
important.
But
And he shouldn't be hating on because he
But it's
ain't got the
important for you to
fully
smell
highly
good and look fly.
coordinated.
hey, y'all try that Sauvage cologne.
I mean, when
that
you
shit
feel
is the
good
truth.
about yourself, you dress nice. You know, you be fly, right?
Yeah, we
Right.
look good
I
for
love
each other.
men.
We
I
smell
love
good for
men
ladies.
who have male relationships that are healthy. Like I have some male friends who are really cool with their other male friends. Like been in really long relationships with other males. Have like these really genuine male connections. That shit melts my heart. I love that. So that men have this space. And so when I say you need to sometimes evaluate the space that you're in, you can't be a good dude and be the only good dude who is not talking crazy
Right. No.
to all the other dudes.
I never knew that was a thing for ladies to see that in guys, because usually I thought it was a turn off to see us with our goons. Nah, goons. Hey, shout out to the goons.
Your brothers.
Yeah. I'm trying to. Okay, I've been told to stop using niggas so much, and I apologize to anyone out there who I may have.
Everybody ain't niggas.
Everybody ain't. And they ain't goons. I wasn't referring to a queen when I said niggas, but that's my fault. I just felt a little too free. My apologies sincerely. But real talk, I thought that was a turn off to see us with our boys and stuff like that all the time. Like,
I mean, all the time, but when you guys interact,
okay.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Not to me. To
put
see
me in one game.
Genuine connections, to see y'all genuinely care about each other and each other's families and lives and stuff. That's fucking.
So are we? So is that our healing place? Is that a place where we find
I'm sure
refuge?
You guys can have those conversations. Like, I'm sure there are certain friends, when y'all are in those friend groups, those are certain brothers that click well together that y'all can have that fucking heart-to-heart conversation with that.
And then there's this guy. That guy, here he comes.
Oh, no.
Todd anything,
Oh, I only knew one Todd ever. But is that what about the guy y'all hate to see us hanging out with? Like, y'all,
Oh, yeah, we don't like you see me hanging out with.
Like, he a hoe. He a hoe.
You usually get a vibe off of him. You usually get a vibe off of him, or she wants to fuck him. That's generally the truth,
Really?
Or he wants to fuck her, and he done said
shit
behind
I was about
back.
To say that he done tried her, and she don't like him.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, we got a whole new topic.
Yeah.
Would your boy push up on your girl? Man, that ain't your boy.
But is that your girl?
Oh shit. See,
I'm just saying.
I didn't use the N-word. Damn, this. I do like the old folks. This Regin, which is
again, evaluating your circles of friends. So I have my, my sorority folks, and I got my church folks, and I got my non-church folks. Got y'all, all the different circles. But even in those circles, like, you need to be aware of who's in those circles.
All right, so everybody, do your Venn design. If y'all know what a Venn is, just go ahead and Google it. That's those circles where they all looking like Olympic rings, and find out what friends intersect where, and them your people.
Because I think I fit in almost all the circles. I like to think that.
Well, hallelujah.
I can fit in circles.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, because I try to be nice and fair to everybody, and then I go off feelings too. If I'm not feeling you, and I ain't like your aura, you gonna be like, damn, she distant as hell because I ain't feeling your aura. Like,
I got good energy.
You managing your circle. You managing that energy.
All right. She said my energy's all right. I hope it is.
Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of yet another fruitful conversation here in the Orgasm Zone, here on the Orgasm Show. Yes.
Feels good.
Check us out next week. Please come back for another conversation, 7 p.m. live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world.
Yeah, that feels good, don't it?
Right, yay, okay. All right, so yeah, this is a good conversation. I can't wait to have